Hello, everyone. Welcome to Warm English Talks, the cozy podcast for English learners. I'm Sarah, and I'm here with my wonderful friend Michael. Today, we're talking about something really special: our hobbies, those fun activities that make our hearts happy.
Hi there, I'm Michael, and I'm so excited to chat about hobbies today. Sarah, I know you have some amazing hobbies that you love doing on weekends. What's your favorite way to spend your free time?
Oh, thank you for asking. Well, my biggest passion is gardening. I absolutely love spending time in my little garden, especially on Saturday mornings when the air is fresh and everything feels peaceful.
That sounds wonderful.
It really is. I grow tomatoes, peppers, herbs like basil and rosemary, and beautiful flowers too. There's something so magical about planting a tiny seed and watching it grow into something amazing. And I also love cooking. I spend Sunday afternoons trying new recipes.
That's fantastic.
Using the herbs and vegetables from my own garden makes the food taste so much better. It's like a little celebration every time I cook. What about you, Michael? I'm so curious about your hobbies.
Well, I have two main hobbies that I'm really passionate about. First, I love playing the piano. I've been learning for about 3 years now, and I practice almost every evening after work. It helps me relax and forget about all the stress from the day.
Oh, that sounds amazing. I love that.
Thank you. And my second hobby is photography. I love taking my camera and going for long walks, especially on weekend mornings. I take pictures of nature, buildings, people, anything that catches my eye and makes me feel inspired.
That sounds so creative and peaceful.
It really is. You know, Sarah, it's interesting how both of our hobbies connect us with nature in different ways. You're growing things, and I'm capturing the beauty I see around me.
That's such a beautiful way to think about it. You're absolutely right.
And I'm curious, Sarah, how did you start gardening? Was it something you always wanted to do?
Actually, it's a funny story. I started gardening about 5 years ago when I moved to a new apartment that had a small balcony. At first, I just wanted to make the space look prettier, so I bought a few flower pots.
Uh-huh.
But then I killed almost every plant I touched. My poor flowers would turn brown and die. I was so disappointed. But instead of giving up, I decided to learn more. I watched videos online, read books, and asked friends for advice.
Good for you.
Slowly, I got better and better. Now I have this beautiful little garden, and it brings me so much joy every single day. Sometimes the best hobbies find us when we least expect them.
That's such an inspiring story. I love how you turned something difficult into something wonderful. And you know what? My piano journey was similar. When I first started, my fingers were so clumsy and the music sounded terrible.
Oh, really?
Yes, I remember feeling so frustrated. But my teacher told me something important. She said that every expert was once a beginner. So I kept practicing, even when it was hard. And now, 3 years later, I can play some of my favorite songs.
That's wonderful. What kind of songs do you like to play?
I love playing classical music, especially pieces by composers like Bach and Mozart, but I also enjoy playing modern songs, popular music that you hear on the radio. It's fun to play something that people recognize.
That sounds so enjoyable.
It is. And Sarah, I'm really curious about your weekend routine. Can you walk us through a typical Saturday or Sunday with your hobbies?
Oh, I love talking about my weekend routine. Saturday morning is my absolute favorite time of the week. I wake up early, around 7 o'clock, and the first thing I do is make a big cup of coffee. Then I put on my old clothes and go outside to my garden.
That sounds so peaceful.
It really is. I spend about 2 or 3 hours watering my plants, checking for any problems, maybe planting new seeds. The morning sunlight is so beautiful and I can hear birds singing. It's like meditation for me.
That sounds amazing.
Then Sunday is my cooking day. I usually spend the afternoon trying new recipes. Sometimes I make bread from scratch, or I'll try cooking a dish from a different country. Last Sunday, I made homemade pasta with tomatoes from my garden.
That sounds delicious. I love how you connect your gardening and cooking.
Exactly. It makes both hobbies even more special. And these weekend activities help me feel so relaxed and ready for the new week. What about your weekends, Michael?
My weekend routine is a bit different, but just as enjoyable. Saturday mornings, I love to take my camera and go for long walks around the city. I might walk for 2 or 3 hours, just exploring different neighborhoods and taking pictures.
That sounds so adventurous.
It is. I discover new places all the time. Sometimes I find a beautiful old building or a park I've never seen before, or interesting street art. Every walk is like a little adventure, and I come home with dozens of photos.
I love that.
Then Saturday evenings and Sunday afternoons are my piano time. I sit at my piano with a cup of tea and I practice for about an hour or two. The music helps me process all the beautiful things I saw during my walk.
That's such a perfect combination. Active exploration and quiet creativity.
Exactly. And you know what I love most about my hobbies? They help me recharge my energy for the work week. After spending time doing things I truly enjoy, I feel excited and ready for Monday morning.
Yes, that's exactly how I feel too. My garden and cooking time makes me feel centered and happy. It's like I'm giving my soul exactly what it needs.
That's such a beautiful way to put it, giving your soul what it needs. And Sarah, do you share your hobbies with friends and family?
Oh, yes, that's one of my favorite parts. I love inviting friends over for dinner and cooking them meals with ingredients from my garden. Their faces light up when they taste a fresh tomato or herbs that I grew myself.
That's so special.
And I also give away vegetables and herbs to my neighbors. Last week, I had too many peppers, so I shared them with the elderly couple who lives next door. They were so happy. It makes me feel connected to my community.
That's wonderful, Sarah. I share my hobbies too, but in different ways. Sometimes I'll play piano for my family when they visit, and I love showing people my photographs. I have photo albums and I post some pictures online.
That sounds fun. Do people have favorite photos?
Yes, people especially love my sunset photos and pictures of interesting architecture. Last month, I took a photo of an old church with beautiful morning light, and so many people commented on it. It makes me feel proud and motivated to take more pictures.
That's amazing. I think sharing our hobbies with others makes them even more meaningful.
Absolutely. And Sarah, what advice would you give to our listeners who might want to start a new hobby but don't know where to begin?
Oh, that's such an important question. First, I would say think about what makes you curious. What activities did you enjoy as a child? What do you find yourself admiring when other people do it?
That's great advice.
And don't worry about being perfect right away. When I started gardening, I killed so many plants. But each mistake taught me something new. Start small, be patient with yourself, and remember that the goal is to have fun and feel happy.
That's excellent advice, Sarah. And I would add, don't be afraid to try something completely new. You might surprise yourself. I never thought I could learn piano as an adult, but here I am, 3 years later, playing music I love.
Exactly. Age is just a number when it comes to hobbies.
Right. And also, don't worry about expensive equipment or perfect conditions. Start with what you have. My first camera was very basic, and Sarah started with simple flower pots. The most important thing is to begin.
Yes. And remember, hobbies should make you feel relaxed and happy, not stressed. If something doesn't bring you joy, it's okay to try something else. There are so many wonderful possibilities. Painting, dancing, reading, knitting, sports, music, writing.
So many choices. The world is full of amazing activities waiting to be discovered. And our listeners, even if you're very busy with work or studies, try to find just a little time each week for something that makes your heart sing.
Perfect advice. Even 30 minutes on the weekend can make such a difference. Those small moments of joy and creativity can change how you feel about your whole week.
Well, everyone, this has been such a delightful conversation about hobbies and the joy they bring to our lives. Thank you for joining us on Warm English Talks today. We hope our stories have inspired you to think about your own hobbies or perhaps try something new.
Yes, thank you so much for listening. Remember, hobbies are not about being the best or impressing other people. They're about finding activities that make you feel alive, peaceful, and happy. So this weekend, give yourself permission to do something you love.
Beautiful words, Sarah. And remember, dear listeners, whether you're planting seeds in a garden, playing music, taking photographs, or trying anything else that sparks your curiosity, you're taking care of your soul and creating a more joyful life.
Until next time, keep practicing your English, keep exploring new interests, and most importantly, keep making time for the things that bring you happiness. Take care, everyone!